Yo, slow budget. Once again. Uh, yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Big Burn Show. Today's date is February 1st, 2023, a Wednesday. Whoa, it's already February. Can't believe it. So, for those that are new listeners, I've started this challenge on January 1st, where I was doing one push up for the first day, two for the second, and so on and so on. So, today is, even though it's February 1st, it's actually day 32 of this challenge. And so far, I have completed 528 push ups for the year. And that's also sit ups and squats. I gave up on the burpees. They were just too much and they were adding them quick, and my old body can't handle it. So I'm still going good. That's 528 of each one. So I'm proud of myself for that. Not a lot going on today. One thing I want to do, I want to apologize to the two girls that work at Dollar General. Last night, there's this new game in town called NBA All World, and it's kind of like Pokemon, the old Pokemon Go game. You actually got to travel around the town and do things. There's certain stuff you could do at certain locations. So me and Rocky started playing, and we were driving around town last night, and it was about 10:15. We were in the Dollar General parking lot, and the store closes at 10. So, the girls are finishing up their stuff, and I even told Rock, like, man, they're going to think something's up. Because where we were at, we had to park next to their vehicle. There was only one vehicle in the parking lot. And from my rear view mirror, I could see them out with a camera or with their phone. So I'm like, oh, we're scaring them. They're probably going to call the cops. So I ended up calling the store. They answered, and I was like, hey, just want to let you know this is Earl. Me and Rocky are here in the parking lot playing a video game. They're like, oh, okay, good. Thank you for calling. You scared us. I go, yeah, I figured I did. That's why I decided to call. So, yeah, I just want to apologize to the two girls for giving them a little scare last night. But if you haven't tried this game, it's called NBA All World. You pick players, you go around and you recruit other players and you play, and there's leaderboards. And it's just something, me and Rocky have been doing stuff like this forever. There was a Pokemon Go game. There was a game called Ingress. There's still a game. It's a Jurassic Park world that you go out and you get dinosaurs and fight. There was a Harry Potter one that me and Corey used to play. That one was already taken down, which sucked because that was a fun game. But this is the future, the virtual reality, the AR they're called. And so there was supposed to be a Transformers one coming out. That one was scratched. So we kind of keep on the lookout for all these reality games are out there. It gets us out of the house. We drive around. We do things. And just another thing for me to spend quality time with my kids. So yeah, so check it out. NBA All World. There's a couple of things that popped up on my memories last night. Like I said, I'm a troll, super troll. I joined so many groups. I could get kicked out of so many groups. So here's a group I joined a long time ago. It was like some Tucson something group. It was a Tucson group. And then this person put that, hey, we're new to town. I'm a veteran. Me and my wife we're about to move down to Arizona. We're looking for a place to live in Tucson. So I put, I'm sorry, Tucson's full. Have you tried Phoenix? Nothing too bad. I mean, I probably reuse that joke probably 10, 15 times before every time I see someone, every so often putting, oh, I'm moving to here. And I'll be like, we're full. Try somewhere else. But the comments I got, that's fucking horseshit. He's a vet, man. Make some damn room. And someone else, but that's what's wrong with our fucking country. Jeez, wake up, people. Another person, how rude. Tucson is not full. Another person, I don't know if you were trying to be funny, but you failed miserably. You sound like a total jackass. So yeah, it wasn't even, and then they freaking banned me from that group. That was years ago. And I didn't even get to put my second joke when someone put, that's fucking horseshit. He's a vet, man. I was gonna put, hey, I got nothing wrong with people that work on dogs. I love animals, man. And then that would have started a whole new thing because he put vet, not veteran. So anyway, that's just some of the stuff I like to do. Another thing that came on my timeline from 4 years ago, it says, I gave an interview last night and it went well, talked for over an hour, talked about everything from old school hip hop, early LA gangster rap, talked about low budget, all the way to this new music. So yeah, I remember doing this interview for another podcast. I forgot the name of it. I'll probably get the link and I can post it. It was about an hour long. And we just talked about music, something that's my passion. Everyone knows I started rapping back in early 80s, 81, 82. By 83, I really started honing my craft and actually going out and battling and doing stuff. It's just, like I said, hip hop to me has been around forever. And if you talk to any hip hop head, they all want to know, what's your top 5 MCs? What's your top 5 MCs? So I actually wrote these down at the time I did that interview. It says from 4 years ago. And my top 3 never changed. It's Rakim, KRS-One, and Nas. Those three aren't going to change. Rakim, come on, that's the God MC. I mean, I named my son after Rakim. For those who don't know, his name is Earl Rakim Andrade. We call him Rocky for short. But yeah, Rakim will always be number one. KRS, the Blast Master, no one does it better. Nas with the storytelling, when he first came out with Illmatic all the way to now, I mean, he just, there's no one better. And then I guess I put my fourth and fifth always change, I guess depending on my mood. But I put 4 Reggie Noble, which is a Redman, and 5 Treach, and I'm a huge Treach fan. But at any one time, Eminem could jump on that top 5 list. Kool G Rap. Let's see, Big Pun. Sean P. Ruck from, Helter Skelter. So my last 2 vary. But Redman, he constantly stays up high, top 10. A rapper that I'm going to say is really moving up on my list is Tupac. Like I said, I never really gave Tupac a chance back in the day because to me at the time he was overrated. Anyone put which are the 2 top greatest always Tupac and Big. Tupac and Big. Like seriously, Big dropped 1 album and he's greatest of all time. And after years and years and years of just listening to Tupac music, I'm like, damn, dude, yeah, he has lyrics. So yeah, Tupac's slowly moving. He'll never make top 10 for me personally. He might for you, and that's good. But he could easily be top 20 for me, and that's huge because I've been around a while. I love a lot of rappers. I love lyrics. You know what I mean? Beats, are good, but to me, it's the lyrics, the lyricism. MC Juice, you know what I mean? Cannabis, Mad Skills. Chino XL. I love lyricism. So every once in a while, I guess I'll bring up my top 5 rappers, if they change. Let's see what's going on. What else is going on? I want to give a shout out to one of my listeners, Jerry Neely. He's been a customer of mine for years, and he's actually he'll listen to my podcast, and when he's doing his walk or he's riding his bike, he'll stop in and we'll talk about it. Like yesterday, he comes in, he's like, "Man, I love your politics," because yesterday I was talking about the Democrats, and we just talk. And he's actually one of the guys that told me about like the Tulsa King, and we talk shows. Oh, and Godfather of Brooklyn. That's another great show. I don't know if I mentioned it. So yeah, he'll give me these shows. I'll tell him what shows I watch. He'll watch them. I'll watch the ones he tells me about. He told me about a movie called The Gray Man. I'll probably get to it today. So yeah, I just want to give a shout out. I appreciate all my listeners, and he's been a loyal customer of mine for years. I mean, he was coming in when I was selling bootleg DVDs, and that was years ago. So just another shout I want to give. This lady came into my shop last week, and it was cold. My shop's always cold. The way these brick buildings were made, when it's cold outside, it's colder in here. When it's hot outside, it's hotter in here. So she's like, "You don't have a heater?" I go, "No, I got this little one." And then yesterday she brought me a little portable heater. So I appreciate that. I didn't get her name, but like I said, I appreciate all that little stuff that the community does. Out here, it's a small town. We take care of one another. That's why, like with that incident at General Dollar, I knew them. They knew me. So that's why when I called them, I said, "It's Earl." They were like, it set them at ease. Okay. They knew who I am. So like I said, I love living in this small town. I could never live back in the big city. I mean, I don't mind visiting. Like when I go back to LA, because my family's out there, my grandkids. Give a quick shout out to my grandkids, Mallory, Ethan, and Adam. Shout out to my son and daughter-in-law, Junior and Maria. So yeah, I don't mind visiting, but I could never live there. It's just, you get used to the small town way of life and that big city, the traffic, it's just not for me anymore. So with that, it's going to be a short day today. I got a lot to do, and I hope you guys are exercising, doing something. Trust me, I follow you guys when you guys are out there like Jason killing it in all these different gyms. I see it, and I like the post. I secretly applaud, but I hate no one. I wish everyone well. So with that, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Burn one. Yo. Low budget. Once again.